Hey mamas, Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Welcome to the second reason to sign up for Fall into High School and Beyond. Yesterday we talked about college, so if you've got a kiddo in high school, you've got a child looking at colleges, be sure to check out that video. And today we're focusing on mental health. So all sorts of amazing ladies and gentlemen I want to tell you about that are part of my upcoming event, Fall into High School and Beyond. So be sure to sign up at the link in the description so you can watch all of the interviews I'm going to talk about today, I talked about yesterday, and that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. So, mental health, where do you want to start? There are a lot of different aspects and a lot of techniques out there. So I'm just going to start at the top. The first lady I want to tell you about is Clarissa Constantine. Oh gosh, I did that in the interview too. So Clarissa Constantine, we talked all about growth mindset. So moms and dads that are watching, you're wondering, what do I say? How do I make sure my teen actually tries, believes in himself? Listen to Clarissa's interview and hear all about the bathroom story she told me about and how it could have been different, just in case you yourself have done something like that without even realizing it. Other than growth mindset, we talked about banishing limiting beliefs. So if you're wanting to know more about emotions, you want to help your teen, like I said, believe in himself, know she can do it. Listen to my interview with Jay DeHaan. We talked about emotions, and he gave us a really amazing analogy all about how our emotions are like kind of monsters in the closet, and you have to learn how to not let them sit on your head, let them sit on the floor instead. So it makes way more sense to listen to Jay's interview, but just to let you know, we only have one positive emotion. I don't know if you knew that or not, but Jay's interview is a must-watch. I gotta tell you, all of these are subscribers. I want to go live and try to give you 3 reasons to give you kind of an overview. There's all sorts of great promo materials out there that I'm putting out there that all my speakers are. You can see the exact topics, like the titles of our interviews, if you go to the opt-in page. So who else to tell you about? Let's see. I want to tell you about Annabelle Quintero because she also talked about emotions. We specifically talked about storytelling. So if you want to know what's the connection between your story and emotions and trauma and triumph, you got to listen to her interview because she was actually part of 9/11 and the fact that she was a survivor. So definitely awe-inspiring. It was eye-opening. So definitely lots to learn there, lots to experience from my time with Annabelle. She and I talked about trauma. We talked about how some people kind of need to kind of cover that up, kind of survive it in maybe not so healthy ways. And so that was part of what we talked about, is how she came out kind of the positive side of things. Whereas Jefferson Rogers and I talked about his story with addiction. He's been clean for 4 years, which is amazing. And, how did he get there? Why did he even why was he even an addict in the first place? Well, you got to listen to our interview because moms, I don't know about you, but if your teens are struggling with anything that we've talked about, if you yourself are or have, these people that I'm telling you about, these ladies, these gentlemen, they are amazing. They're experts in their fields and they want to help. I teach teens how to love learning. I'm all about the academic side of things, but yet I know mental health also plays a huge, huge role. So if you're just joining us, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube, and I want to know, have you signed up for the event yet? Fall into High School and Beyond. If you have, be sure to drop me a yes down below because I have already got 100 families signed up, and I know we can help so many more. We start on the 18th. There is plenty of time to sign up, and I want you to sign up now so you don't miss any of the interviews I'm telling you about. So, more people. Let's keep it going because I got to tell you, so many people brought up an aspect of mental health in one way or another. So I'm trying to tell you about the ones that everything we talked about is really heavily focused on mental health. So we left off with Jefferson. Let's move into Lainey. Lainey Liberty wrote a book about mental health. So we talked a lot about her book about the zones. There's 3 of them: panic, comfort, and stretch. So if that's new, like it was to me, definitely amazing. And let's see here, Cassie Swift and Kate McCauley, they both told me about different breathing strategies. So if you've got a kiddo with test anxiety, the breathing strategies they share, whether it's box breathing, lotus breathing, are going to help. And if you want that home situation to be better, if you're angry or your teen had a bad day at school, figure out how to not let that come home with you, and figure out how to have an awesome night at home, at dinner, without all of the stuff that happened outside of the home. These 2 ladies, Kathy and Kate, are going to help you. And then let's see, I talked about self-love. So that are watching, you and I both know the world wants us to look a certain way, and things are changing a little bit, hopefully a lot of it, but definitely some self-love, super important to mental health. I mean, we don't want teens to be depressed, we don't want them to be anxious, and unfortunately, the world isn't in a really happy place right now. So that's part of the reason we talked about self-love, Jessica and I. And then Heather Kerwin and I talked about mamas when it comes to self-care. So self-care is healthcare, according to Heather. And I gotta tell you, you need your mental breaks, you need your physical breaks, you need your mental rest, your physical rest. And it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to take hours. So if you want some quick, easy strategies while you're being a mom, no matter if you've got 1 kid, 5 kids, if they're all little, they're all older, do know we aim it at moms and teens, but every strategy can help all mamas, what Heather told us. Okay? And since we did talk about physical health, it being part of self-care, I wanted to let you guys know that Jeff Tomazinski is also going to be there because you're a parent, and that means your time is limited, and you want to be fit, you want to be healthy. Well, 20 minutes twice a week is all it takes. So listen to Jeff to figure out what exactly you need to do, what kind of workout you need to do to be healthy physically, because, I gotta tell you, physical health directly related to mental health. So let me double check my list, make sure I didn't miss anybody, and it looks like I didn't. So like I said, there are over 30 speakers. So we just talked about 10 of them today, talked about a few of them yesterday. We'll talk about more tomorrow, but do know mental health, college, and that home-life balance are pretty much the 3 overarching reasons to sign up for all high school and beyond. So moms, dads, parents that are watching, if you haven't signed up yet, the link's in the description. All you gotta do is click, provide your name and your email, and you'll be all signed up for free. It is 24 hours per interview per day. So if you don't sign up now, you might miss out on the first day or 2 of interviews. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for your team. So be sure to sign up so we can get you ready for the 2022-2023 school year. It's going to be an amazing year, and let's prepare now. Let's keep you excited now, and not dread everything that went wrong last year. Because if we fix it now, it won't be a problem this school year. So thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock Central Time, for the 3rd reason to sign up for this event, which is all about home life balance. Have a great night. See you tomorrow morning.